So any questions from last class? In today's class, we'll try to understand type conversions, type casting, and type promotion. Type promotions. Okay, three topics are very important for our further discussion. Java is a strictly typed programming language. Okay, repeating the statement again. Java is a strictly typed programming language. What is the meaning of it? Java is a strictly typed programming language. This is the statement. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of the statement is you cannot assign any type of value to any other type of variable as you like. Again repeating, Java is a strictly typed programming language. What is the meaning of typed? In morning class, one student asked me question, sir, typed and English meaning keyboard typing. Not English meaning keyboard typing. Typed means data type. You cannot assign one type of value to another type of variable. For example, if you write like this, int a equal to 10.5, it is not allowed. Why not allowed? 10.5 is what type? Double type. You cannot assign higher range value to lesser range variable. Okay, highest range to lesser type not allowed to assign. Why not allowed to assign? Because some value is going to lose. 0.0 is going to lose. 10 is a decimal value. The decimal value can only store, fractional portion cannot be stored. So that's why it is throwing error. So Java is a strictly typed programming language. Java is a robust programming language. It doesn't allow us to lose value. But sometimes I want to lose value. According to real life mathematical calculations, sometimes I want to lose value. Okay. If you are agreed to lose value, you must inform to compiler software. See, Mr. Compiler, in this transaction, I want to lose some value, no objection. But I want to complete this transaction. Java by default, Java by granted, it will not allow to lose the value. It is asking, are you ready to lose? Do you know this? There is a value loss here. It is questioning you by throwing an error. If you say, yes, I am ready to lose the value, then compiler allow, okay, chalo, you can assign because you are aware. Are you catching my point? Right. So what is a strictly typed programming language? Like in C language, we cannot assign highest range data type value to the lesser range data type. Java doesn't have implicit typecasting. Okay, C is an implicit typecasting programming language. That's why it is a weakly typed. But Java doesn't allow for implicit typecasting. Every time Java is asking, is it allowed or not? Okay, fine. Now, let me try to give you a small chart here. Tell me what are the different data types we have? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Right? 8 data types are there. Then, now among these 8 data types, what is the least range data type? Byte. Byte is the least range data. It is allows us to store minus 128 to 127 between range number only it allows us to store. Then byte to little wider range is what? Short. Short to little wider range is what? Int. Int to next wider range is what? Long. Don't try to question from sizes. I'm not talking from the sizes. I'm talking from the range, value range. What range value can be stored? Minus 127 to minus 128 to 127. Okay, wider range minus 32,000, wider range. Okay, right. Then next we have floating point data type. Floating point data type wider range is what? Double. Okay, float to wider range is what? Double. Okay, so Next, we have a data type called char, right? Tell me, what is the char data type range? Char data type range is 0 to 65,535. Tell me, 0 to 65,535 range is in byte? No. Range is in short? No. Range is in int? Yes. So char can be assigned to int. So these 7 data types are compatible. What the meaning of compatible? We can assign byte value to short value to int value to long, float value to double, and char value to int. These are the what you call compatible data types. Listen carefully. Compatible means we can convert. For example, I am taking a bottle here. Variable is nothing but bottle now. Okay, bottle. It is a half liter bottle. Half liter bottle. Can I move half liter bottle water into 1 liter bottle? Come on, tell me. Is it possible to move to 1 liter bottle? Yes. Okay. Why? Because it is a wider range, highest range. This is a lesser range and this is a highest range. Reverse is possible or not possible? Reverse. 1 liter water bottle I am trying to move to half liter. Possible or not possible? Not possible. Why not possible? Because half liter water is going to lose. Same concept here. So lesser type to highest type assignment is possible. Lesser type to highest range assignment is possible because there is no value loss. We got value gain. Okay, we are gaining some value. We are not going to lose any value. But if you are trying to do a conversion from highest range to lesser range type, then there is a value loss. Okay, we are not gaining the value, we are losing the value. That's why compiler software throwing error. But I want to ask the compiler, I want this conversion, even though I'm losing value, not a problem. Please leave it, no problem. For example, I'm assigning int I1 equal to 10.5. Compiler will throw error because 10.5 is what type? Double type, highest range. Cannot be assigned to int lesser type. But sometimes I want to tell to compiler, please allow this conversion, not a problem. Then how can I ask? Sir, why? Even though this point if I am losing, not a problem, I want to lose. Okay, let me take some real-time example. Okay, in real time, when you go to any, if you go to any supermarket, by the end of the bill, if you get end of the bill, now you got a total money is something called 5,432.56 paisa. Okay, when you get that 0.56 paisa, then tell me, can you give 56 paisa? No. Then the shop owner, either he will make it as the round number. Okay, either is leaving that 0.56 or adding some more money, depending on the calculation. Is it going to round that money? So in that round process, this floating point number is losing, and we are getting what? Only decimal value. So in mathematics, we have that requirement. Okay, then Java also should support that requirement. Implicitly, it will not allow us to assign highest range data value to lesser range data variable. You must explicitly ask. How can I ask? I must talk to compiler by using operator. Okay, the operator name is called what? Cast operator. You place the bracket, inside bracket you place a data type. You want to convert to which data type? That data type you have to write in the cast operator, and you have to specify value here. By writing this cast operator, I'm informing to compiler, I want this value as a int. As much value you want to remove it and make it as a int, and then store in this int variable. Then compiler accepted. Okay, you given a permission. I will cut this 0.5 and take this 10 and store only 10 in the I1 variable. So try to observe now, very important point. I am writing one statement here. Is it allowed? Float f1 equal to, I am writing here 10 only. Okay, or else let me take double. Double d1 equal to 10 I am writing. Tell me, any compile time error here? No compile time error, because 10 is a lesser type, can be assigned to double. Then what compiler do? Compiler will do implicit conversion from lesser to higher, because value gain is there. So just it is converting to 10.0 and 10.0 storing in the double variable. No problem here. But it will not do implicit conversion from highest range to lesser range, because there is a value loss. Everyone understand? Right. So observe now, in mathematics, according to the business requirement, you need to convert one type of value to another type. Converting one type of value to another type is called type conversion. Java supports two types of conversions. How can we do type conversion? Okay, 1 minute. Why we need to do type conversion? According to business, many times we need to convert one type of value to another type. For example, in a, petrol bunk, in supermarket, and many places, we need to convert the money to round number. So floating point number, like currency, we need to convert to floating point number to what you call round numbers, integer numbers, or integer numbers to round numbers. For example, if you take I'm going to deposit money. When if you observe, if you are planning to deposit 10,000, now 10,000 you have written in the deposit slip. But if you observe the cashier, he will write dot 00, he will write at last, right? Have you seen? Comma will write and dot 00 he's writing at last. So tell me, you are depositing round number, but he is going to add point 0 float number. So according to business, we need to convert integer to floating point integers we require to convert. So for that purpose, I need a type conversion. How can we do type conversion? We can do type conversion in two ways. Lesser type to highest range to lesser type, I can do conversion. So for that purpose, we can do type conversion by using assignment operator and by using cast operator. Assignment operator conversion is what? Highest lesser range type to highest range data type. Now the assignment operator is sufficient. But if you want to convert from highest range to lesser type, if you want to convert, just a assignment operator is not sufficient. We need a cast operator also. So highest range value we are giving to cast operator. Into which lesser range you want to convert, you give that value, it will convert and further storing here. So how can we do type conversion? We can do type conversion in two ways, by using assignment operator and by using cast operator. Then based on this point, how many types of conversions we have? We have two types of conversions. Number one, auto conversion. What is the conversion name? Auto conversion. First one is what? Auto conversion. Or tell me, this auto conversion, when you will get lesser range to highest range, when you convert lesser range to highest range conversion, are you using cast operator? No, compiler only implicitly doing. So we call it as what? Implicit conversion. Okay, implicit conversion, right? Auto conversion, auto means automatic conversion, or implicit conversion. Or tell me, the integer value 10 is become wider. Okay, so that's why it is called what? Widening. It become 10.0, it's called widening. So how many types of conversion? Two types of conversions: auto conversion or implicit conversion or widening. And next, what is the second conversion? Auto conversion place we are doing casting. Why it is called casting? Because by using cast operator I am doing casting. Or what do you call? Explicit conversion or narrowing. Why we call explicit conversion? As a programmer, you are doing explicitly by using cast operator. That's why it is called explicit conversion. And also call it as what? Narrowing. What the meaning of narrowing? Now the value is decreasing, the range is decreasing. 10.5 double range value is decreased to int range. So this is called type conversion. So tell me, what is auto conversion? Definitions. What is auto conversion? Converting highest range type value to lesser range type value by using highest range value, by converting highest range value to its lesser range type value by using directly assignment operator is called what? Auto conversion. It is also called implicit conversion because compiler doing implicitly the type conversion. Also call it as a widening because implicitly the value type is changed to highest range. That's why it is called what? Widening. Its size is increasing. Okay, and also its value range is increasing. That's why it is called what? Highest widening. Next, what is a casting? Casting is the process of converting highest range data type value to lesser type value, or lesser type value to highest range data type value by using cast operator. There is a people are having some confusion about casting. Means always people are feeling converting highest range value to lesser range. No. Converting lesser type value to highest range or highest range value to lesser range by using cast operator is called what? typecasting or simply casting. It is also called explicit conversion because we are explicitly doing conversion by using cast operator. Also, it is called narrowing. It is called narrowing because now it is called narrowing because the value range from highest range to lesser range when you are doing its value range is decreasing. That's why we call it as narrowing. Can I hope all you people understand? Sample program for what do you call it? Sample program for auto conversion and casting. What is that? Auto conversion. This is a double D1 equal to 10 is a auto conversion. With the cast operator, it is what? Casting. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? 5 points understand? Okay, let us try to see a sample program. With a suffix character, we are not doing conversion. We are telling the type of the value. By writing L, we are not doing any conversion. We are telling its value is a long type. Float F1 equal to 10, system dot out at printer and float F1. Okay. First observe the notes part. Converting one type of value to another type of value is called type conversion. 10 is converting to 10.0f int to float. Int I equal to 10, no conversion. Float F equal to 10, converted. Okay, how can we perform type conversion? We can perform type conversion in two ways, by using double assignment operator, by using cast operator. For example, float F equal to 10, here conversion happen. Int I equal to 10.0, here compiler throw error, possible lossy conversion. Okay, then how can I tell to compiler, please remove that 0.0 and try to assign by using cast operator. What do you call this bracket in? By using cast operator. Okay, upcasting, downcasting, those terminology is related to reference data type, not related to primitive data type. From primitive data types, we don't call it as upcasting, downcasting. So it is allowed. Okay, first one is automatically, second one is what? Casting. Okay, let me see the program here. Look at their float F equal to 10. 10 I have assigned to float F. Any compile time error? No. Compile, what are you doing? Compile successfully, executed, output coming 10.0. Any type conversion? Yes. What type conversion it is? Automatic type conversion, right? And now, here what happened? DT means destination data type, destination variable equal to source variable. This is assignment, destination data type DB equal to destination data type of source variable. This is called casting. This is the syntax. Assignment operator float F equal to 10, cast operator int I equal int of 10.0. Okay, now I want to ask a question. Tell me here, can I do conversion from any type to any type? This is a type conversion I have given. What the chart I given type conversion? Byte to short, short to int, int to long, next float to double, and next char to int. These are the 7 data types. All these data types are comes under numeric data types, right? Integral, these 5 are comes under integral. This is called floating point, but all are comes under numeric. We also have one more data type called Boolean. Tell me, can I do assignment from Boolean to, can I do assignment from Boolean to any of these number data types? Click on raise button and tell me. Can I do assignment from Boolean to any of these data types? Raise button not there. Not allowed, not allowed. Are you catching my point? Next, can I do conversion another data type, your favorite data type, string? And tell me, can I do conversion with any of these data types to strings? No. Can I do boolean to string, string to boolean? No, not possible. Why not possible? They are incompatible. Try to understand. Byte to short to int to long flow to double, they are compatible, but difference in range, type difference is not there. They have same type but difference in range. Are catching my point? All these 7 data types are compatible but difference in range. So if you try to assign short to byte, the compile time error is possible lossy conversion. Some value you are going to lose compiler telling. They are compatible. But if you do boolean to what you call uh, cannot convert. What the compile time error? Cannot convert. Conversion not possible because incompatible. So tell me, if you want to perform auto conversion, okay, if you want to perform conversion, either auto conversion or casting, first basic rule is what, sir? Basic rule is what? They are compatible. If they are compatible, then you can convert. For example, I am taking one animal. Can I convert the caste of the animal? Come on. Animal born as a lion. Can you convert this animal lion as a dog? Yes or no? Can I convert the caste of the animals? No, not possible, because animals don't have voice. Animals don't have voice. Animals not required of any motivation. Animals target is what? Only get up, wake up, and then what? Hunt whatever the food you want, eat and sleep. So God has a decide, I mean, specified some particular responsibility to the animals. They are doing those things. And one lion will not hunt the food for his children. Okay, lion, as long as that cub is there, it will hunt for it. Once this cub come to a stage of it can hunt by itself, it will not hunt, it is only taking the food. But we human beings, what we do, uh, we will not only hunt food for you, our stomach, next generations. Are you catching my point? In this process of next generation, this first dirty idiot has spoiled how many generations? Okay, so then he become ego fellow, and he will start thinking about how to create problem to other generations people. Then in this process, what happened? Corruption is increased, and the process of corruption, then people are mind is changed, and then they are going to be caste problem, religion problem, so many problems will come. Are you catching my point? So now this caste conversion we cannot do in animals, but we can do this caste conversion, religion conversion, lot of conversions in human beings. Human beings are compatible to convert. They can convert whatever they like. They can comment whatever they like. When the people are in one party, oh, that party leader, they will do palabhishekam. Okay, once they move to another party, wow, wonderful. Okay, they converted. Okay, party converted, caste converted. Then they will start throwing shoes, throwing chappals, throwing everything. Whatever they like to talk, they will talk all the nonsense. Right? Yes or no? So this is called what? Human beings are compatible to do conversion to any ways. Okay, so by using either auto conversion or by using what, casting, they can be converted. Either they themselves will be changing the parties, or by forcing, saying that if you don't change party, then whatever the money grants coming, I will not release. Okay, I will create problems to you. Okay, all your lands, all your properties, I will forcibly will take by government. Okay, lot of threatening, then finally they are changing the party. Lot of things will be there na. Human beings are compatible, okay, but animals are boolean data type, string data type, animals are not compatible. I hope you understand. Example, tell me, when will we get auto conversion? If you are trying to assign lesser range data type to highest range data type, then what will got? Auto conversion will be coming. When must we do casting? If you wanted to convert highest range data type to lesser range data type, there is no type problem, only range problem there. I need to go for casting. Next, what the functionality of cast operator, I will tell you. Come to here, 10th point. Primitive data types conversion hierarchy chart. I will tell you what this cast operator will do. Primitive data type conversion chart, already given chart here. Okay, then tell me what the rules on auto conversion means. Assignment operator, two rules are there. Rule number one, type must be compatible. Okay, source type and destination type must be compatible. What the meaning of compatible? They must be comes under same group. Okay, they must be comes under same group. Rule number two is range problem. You have to verify source type range. Again I'm telling, again and again I'm telling, range only you should consider. You must not consider size. Source type range must be what? Greater than or equals to destination type range. Simply here, you are taking half liter bottle water, you wanted to move to another bottle, then this bottle must be either half liter, or must be 1 liter, or must be 2 liter, or must be 5 liter. Are you catching my point? So this is a source, and this is what destination. If you want to move water from one bottle to another bottle, the size must be either same or higher. If you are trying to change half liter bottle to quarter bottle, right, quarter half full, terminology very well, right? Right, if you are trying to convert half liter to quarter bottle 1 by 4th, right? So if you're trying to do, then not possible because some value loss. So what the two rules we have to follow? Type rule and range, both you have to follow. So let us try to test these points in the system. Already following, acting as following. Source type and destination type must be compatible. Source type range must be less than or equals to destination type range, or destination type must be greater than or equals to source type range. All are getting this is the last batch. Now look at here, system.out.println, and this is auto conversion. I'm writing something like this. Any problem? Can you please think and tell me? In these three lines, is there any problem? Apply about two rules. These two rules, apply these two rules here and tell me. Source type is 5. 5 is of what type? Int. Int to int possible conversion? Yes. 5 is what type? Int. Int to long conversion possible? Yes. 5 is of type int. Int to float conversion possible? Yes. No compile time error. They are compatible and lesser range. So compile successfully executed. Int value 5, long value 5, float value conversion happened 5.0. What happened? No one is asking any questions. Are you understanding? Or are getting doubts but not asking? Are you feeling that I may scold you, so should not ask questions? All people are understanding? Don't feel about my scoldings. Scoldings are part of class. Okay? Scoldings are part of class. No need to worry about scoldings. Like my Jagan told, ఇది నిరంతర ప్రక్రియ, వస్తూ ఉంటుంది పోతూ ఉంటుంది. Okay? Scoldings are, it's a continuation process. They are all coming and going. Completed? Don't care about my scoldings, okay? Okay. Is scolding, let him scold. Shall I continue next point? Up to now, complete comfortable? Next lines, can you answer? Below. Here I am writing some statement like this. What is happening here? Below. Int I3 equal to true. Is the statement allowed or not allowed? Int I3 equal to true. Is the statement allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. What is the problem? Range problem or type problem? Type problem or range problem? Here, type problem. True is Boolean, cannot be converted. Once upon a time, long ago, I have given a one question. I will give you water, pour that water into duster. Possible. Pour that water into mobile. Possible. Pour that water into laptop. Possible. Hey, no, they are not compatible, right? So compiler throw error. Incompatible types cannot convert. Incompatible types Boolean cannot be converted to int. Okay now? Right. So this is a text nana plus I2. I want to display variable name plus variable value. Plus is a concatenation operator. I2, what is the value? 5. Okay. I2 value is what? 5. 5 substituted. 5 is added to text 5 and then placing double quotes. Then total value I:5 will be displayed on the console. Right. So now I am trying to commenting. Next, tell me. Next line, compile or not compile? Int I4 equal to 10.0. Compile or not compile? Here, what is the problem? Here, what is the problem? Type problem or range problem? Range problem. Okay. 10.0 what type? 10.0 what type? Array, some people are telling float. Array, my dear Gajinis. 10.0 not float Gajini. 10.0 is double. Default data type double. Double cannot be assigned to int. Compiler will throw error. What the compiler throwing? Not cannot convert. Possible lossy conversion from double to int. Compiler warning, array tumri fellow, there is a value loss. Do you know it or not? Then you are informing to compiler, array compiler, mujhko malum ya, okay. तुझा मुझको मालूम I know తెలుగులో చెప్తాను రే నాకు తెలుసురా నువ్వు ఓవర్ యాక్షన్ చేయక ఓకే వెళ్ళు అరే ఈరోజు కాలేజ్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్లాస్ టుడే దెర్ ఇస్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఓకే వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్లాస్ రా డోంట్ మిస్ క్లాస్ రా ప్లీజ్ కమ్ టు కాలేజ్ ఓకే మూవీ టుమారో వీ కెన్ వాచ్ రే मुझको मालूम ओके मेरा क्या है बहुत पसंद हीरो मूवी है I have to watch that movie first day, first show if I watch. Okay, now that what do you call happiness, you know, wonderful. What nonsense you are talking? Get out from here. So that feeling never I get. Okay, yeah. If this year if I am missing the classes, no problem. Next year semester I will write. Get out. Movie is the first priority. Okay. So. We people are like that. Obviously, me also your category only, right? I have my final year exam, electronics. So, Sachin and Ganguly theory, set theory maths. Then by using cast operator, we are informing to compiler. Array bhai, even though value loss, I know. If you study this question, you will get 75 out of 75. Yeah, what kavalra 75, 50, 30. I guess pass mark is around 30 or something, 27, 30 is there. That marks 30 if I got sufficient. Who needs 75? Get out. Match is missing. Okay, match is most important. Okay. Pass mark if I get, that's more than enough, right? Who needs 75? Whoever least bother. Okay, 10.02 int type and storing. Tell me, can I use a cast operator? Can I use a cast operator? I5 value is what? 10. Can I use a cast operator between true to int? Can you convert? Can I use a cast operator for incompatible data types? No. If you try, compiler will throw error. So tell me now, look at the compiler throwing error. Boolean cannot be converted to int. Incompatible types, Boolean cannot be converted to int. Can you tell me what are the rules we must follow with cast operator? What the rules on auto conversion with assignment operator? We have two rules. First, we have to verify type compatible or not. Next, we have to verify range. Then what the rules on casting? Nothing but cast operator. Here, range we should not verify. We must verify only type. Look at there. We have to verify only type. 10.0 highest range is converted to lesser type range na. Cast operator meant for solving range problem. If you verify range rules on the cast operator, then problem will come, right? Only you have to verify type, source type and cast operator type, compatible or not, you have to verify. If yes, chalo, conversion completed. So what do you need to verify? Only one rule. What is the one rule? Cast operator type and source type must be compatible. Must be compatible. That's it. Assignment operator has two rules, but cast operator has only one rule. Hey, Babu, all you people understand? Did you get clarity? Now tell me. I'm going to write some statements here. You decide which one is right, which one is wrong. Tell me, is this line right? No. Assignment operator is throwing error, incompatible types. Okay. Assignment operator will not do any conversion. Line number. Okay. I have to comment this line. No? Sorry. And tell me. I6 equal to true, not allowed. Compiler throwing error, incompatible type. Then can I do this type conversion by using assignment cast operator? No. Cast operator type and source type must be compatible. So they are not compatible. So throwing error. Look at that. Okay, fine. Then tell me. Boolean BO5 equal to byte of I5. Boolean B5 equal to byte of I5. Is this compiled or not? Where is the problem? Casting problem, assignment problem. Casting problem, assignment problem. Carefully understand my question and answer. Casting problem, assignment problem. Who is throwing error? I5. What is I5? Int. Int to byte conversion. Is it possible or not? Int to byte. Int to byte conversion possible or not? Think. You are not doing assignment. You are doing casting. Can I convert int value to byte type or not? Yes, Baba, they are compatible. Cast operator rule is what? Cast operator type and source type must be compatible. If compatible, we can decrease the value. Okay? Mr. Devesh Pandey. Understand? You given wrong answer, not possible. Shushovan, already you improved, Nana. No need to question, okay? That's why I don't much worry about your answers. 100% you will give right answer. Even though you are from mechanical background, you catch the point in first day. First day, I mean, some program you have developed and given to me. That day I shocked. So, you know, the interest you are paying, the attention you are paying here and learning subject is wonderful, awesome, okay? Tell me, here there are two operators I have used. Casting and the casted value assignment. Where is the problem? Casting is not a problem. Assignment is the problem. So tell me, if you do only casting, no assignment, only one rule you must verify. Cast operator type and source type must be compatible. Okay, if you use casting and assignment to both operators, then you have to apply assignment operator rules also. Assignment operator has two rules now. What the two rules? The source type and destination type must be compatible. Source type range must be less than or equals to destination type range. These two rules also you have to apply. But those two rules you have to apply on source value or cast operator. Int already converted to byte. The result of this expression is what? Byte. Then tell me, I have to verify what? Int or byte? Byte. Byte must be compatible with Boolean. Byte must be lesser than with Boolean. So tell me, this program, where is the problem? Assignment is the problem. Compiler will throw error with cast operator. Look at that. Byte cannot be converted to Boolean. Did you understand? If I use only cast operator, the rule is cast operator type and source type must be compatible. If I use a cast operator with assignment, then cast operator type and destination type also must be compatible. Okay? Then next rule, cast operator type range must be less than or equals to destination type range. Come on, tell me. Next line is error or no error? Byte B6 equal to short of I5. I5 what type? Int. Int to short. Assignment possible or not? Int to short. Assignment possible? Possible. Short to byte. Int to short. Conversion possible? Possible. Short to byte. Assignment possible? Not possible. Why? Because short cannot be assigned to byte, range problem. Okay? Can you hope up to now all these rules and every point understand? Just to verify yourself 1 minute. Yeah. Except 8th point and 9th point. 8th and 9th point you ignore. Up to 12 point. Up to 12 point, once again revise all you points yourself. Okay, I'll show you two messages to you all. One person, first name is what? His name is Narasimha Prasad. I never see his name. Today only I have seen his name. Okay. Sorry, video is freezing, sir. Next. Pawan Kumar. Okay. He's quite often will come only to post. Sir, voice is not coming. Or else are not understanding. Other people know why voice is not coming? Babu? Do other people know why skin is freezed? Hmm? Are Tumri fellows, sleeping fellows? You are only waiting for my voice. Somewhere sitting far distance from there, and I said do revision and come. Hmm? Okay, now listen. I am writing one statement here. Here onward story is very tough, sir. Here onward story is very tough. Please concentrate. Int I1 equal to 5 I have written. Then if I write int I2 equal to I1, is this line compiled or not? Are these two lines compiled or not? Here onward story very tough. Can you tell me in these two lines which conversion I am doing? Automatic conversion. In automatic conversion, I'm taking value 5. What type? Int. Int, can you convert it to int? Yes. I1 place, what will compiler use? I1 place, what compiler will use? In I1 place, what compiler will use? Okay, tell me. I'm writing one method. Void M1 of int I1 open bracket closed bracket. System.out.println I1. Tell me what the value of I1? Number one, okay, number one, brainless idiots. Okay, number one, brainless idiots. Okay, yes or no? Number one, brainless idiots. Why? Why you are number one, brainless idiots? Why you are number one, brainless idiots? Array, is this I1 both are same? Tumri fellows? Hmm? This I1 are both same. Here I1, here I1 both are same. Error. Minimum common sense also will not be there. 1 minute also you don't think. This is a parameter of M1 method. This is a somewhere else created local variable. And if you see some people are going on the road, will you go and catch his hand and say, "Mummy, Daddy"? Will you go? Huh? Wherever the name is found I1, then we'll say that I1 only will come. This is a variable local to M1. This is the variable local to main method. Both are different. Is it clear? Tell me, what is the value displayed here? No, correctly answer. Otherwise, I'll murder. Come on, correctly answer now. What is the output? The output of the statement is depending on method call. Who knows the value of I1? Compiler or JVM? Who knows the value? Compiler or JVM? The value coming into this I1 variable at what time? Compilation time or execution time? Execution time. When I write M1 of 5, if I ask, as a compiler, tell me what is the value of I1, you must not say 5. You should say int range value will come. Understand my point? If I write void M1 of byte B1, open bracket, closed bracket, if I ask what the value of B1, you must say byte range value minus 128 to 127, any value will come. But what is that? Sorry, I cannot guarantee because I am compiler. As a compiler, we cannot see what is the value. Okay? Okay, now accepted? What, even though I have assigned value here, you must not look at the value as a compiler. Okay, as a compiler, you must not look at the value. Values are known to JVM, not known to compiler. Okay, compiler don't know value. Compiler know only type of the variable. If I write than long range, yes, so compile successfully. And JVM, what it will bring? JVM will take what value 5 and store the value 5 in long. So compile successfully, executed successfully. समझ में आया? Are you watching or are you answering? Are you watching or talking? Are you listening your voice by your own? Are you listening? You yourself? Come on, try to answer now. All the people stop answering. No one talk, okay? Only Saroj, you need to answer. All the people hold your answers. I don't want to see your answers. I'm writing a statement here. Int I1 equal to 5 I have written. Now, byte B1 equal to I1 I have written. Is it compiled or not? Saroj. Compiled? Wonderful. How it is compiled? Will you explain? Can you talk? Your microphone working? Saroj, I allow to unmute. Unmute yourself. Come on, tell me. Right. No.
No,
So
it
compiler throwing error.
error.
Should not look at the value. If you look at the value,
We will confuse.
you will get wrong answer. Is
Definitely.
it clear?
Clear, sir.
Then how to solve this problem?
We have to use some cast operator.
Wonderful, wonderful. Tell me how to write the statement. Byte
B1 equal to
B1 equal to
int in bracket int I1.
Int I1 byte I1.
Yeah, byte I1.
You want to convert what to what? You want to convert int to byte.
Byte, byte I1 we have to write.
Then assign byte to byte, right?
Right, sir.
Then what compiler will understand here? Compiler feels that, oh, this programmer is telling me the value coming from this I1 is in the range of byte.
Yes.
Okay, the value coming from I1 is in the range of byte. Okay, chalo, accepted, because from the I1 there is a chance the value coming from the int is there, byte range is there. So compile successfully. Then
Okay, sir.
JVM came into picture. JVM working with the types, working with values, value. Taking
Values.
the value 5.
Right.
Is 5 in the range of byte?
Yes.
Yes. So it's successfully compiled, executed, and in b1 variable what value is stored? 5 only, because 5
Yes.
in the range of byte.
Byte.
Compiled and executed.
Okay.
Is everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
You have to separate compiler and JVM flow. If you mix both compiler and JVM flow, problem will come. Everyone understand? You must separate. You should see compiler as a compiler, JVM as a JVM. When you are working with compiler, you have to work with only type. You have to look at left side, take the data type int. First compile, then execute. First compile and then execute. Compiler working with the types, JVM working with values. Are you ready to work some more questions? I'm giving one more question. Let's see how many people will correctly answer. Long L1 equal to 5. Int I1 equal to L1. Tell me, is this compiled or not compiled? Long L1 equal to 5, int I1 equal to L1. Is it compiled or not compiled? Yes, sir? No, no. Compiled means yes, not compiled means no. Tejas Gaikwad. Unmute. Tejas Gaikwad. Can you please tell me how it is compiled? Hey, come on here. Are you speaking or not? You said it's compiled, na? How is it compiled? Mic not working, huh? Okay. Yeah. Sushovan, you can unmute now.
Yes, sir.
Tell me,
So
compiled or not
here,
compiled?
no, it should not compile because long L1 is equal to 5, right? So 5 is a long value. So in the second line, we are converting long to int. So the type is mismatching. So we have to convert from long to int. It should be
No,
like
you must
integer.
not look at the 5. Again, you are doing the same mistake.
But it should be, sir, int I1
You
is
should not look at the 5. You should not look at the 5. Your eye should not go to value side. Your eye should not look at the value side. You must look at only data type variable side.
yeah. So long to int, it's not possible. So
You should not look at the value side. Only L1. L1 what?
L1
Long.
is of long type, yeah.
L1 is long. You have to substitute here long. Long can be assigned to int? No.
No.
Compiler throw error. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
You must not consider value side 5. 5 you should not bring into your mind. If it is a compiled, then JVM will bring the value. Please try to stop looking at the value side, only variable side. Everyone understand? L1 type is long. Long cannot be assigned to int. Okay. Now I want you answer last 3 questions. Ready? Look at here. 3 bits, last 3 bits. Byte. Okay. Int I1 equal to int I1 equal to, I'm taking same value again 5. Byte B1 equal to I1 I have written. Everyone tell me what happened here? Is it compiled or not? No, it is not compiled. Compiler will throw error, possible loss of conversion. Why possible loss of conversion? Because you have not assigned 5 directly. If you have assigned 5 directly, no error. You have assigned variable. Variable place compiler substitute what? Data type int. Int is not in the range of bytes, so throwing error. Next, how to solve this compile time error? By using cast operator. What the statement you should write? Byte B1 equal to byte of I1. Okay, now it is compiled successfully. Everyone should answer. How it is compiled? What the use of cast operator? Cast operator is used for converting the ranges. So the value coming from the I1 is int. Int and byte compatible? Yes. Byte can be stored in byte? Yes. So compile successfully. Then JVM came into picture. What the job of JVM? What JVM will do? JVM will work with the type or work with value? Work with value. It is taking the value 5. Is 5 in the range of byte? Yes. Tell me. I told you, cast operator will decrease the value. Will it always decrease the value? No. Is your father will beat you always? No. Is Hari Krishna always scolding you? No. If you do any mistake, as long as the value 5 in the range of cast operator, it will not do anything. Simply store the value 5 in the byte. So I1 value is also 5. Okay. B1 variable value is also what? 5. So then what is the difference between here 5 and here 5? Here 5 is 4 bytes. Here 5 is what? 1 byte. That means left side available, all zeros are removed. Hello. Value is 5, but left side available 3 bytes of zeros are removed. Understand? Tell me, what is the cast operator functionality? Cast operator is responsible for changing the range of the value to the cast operator. Changing the range of the value to the cast operator. I have explained, but again you are gajari, you will forget. I am taking another test case. Let me see how many people will give answer. Int I1 equal to, this time I am taking value 254 above. Then next I am writing here byte B1 equal to byte of I1. Sorry. I'm writing here the statement I1. Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed or not allowed? Why not allowed? Compiler throwing error because int or because of 254? Compiler throwing error because int or because of 254? One person is telling the 254. Subham Nirvan. Subham Nirvan, to hear your voice. Subham Nirvan. Where are you? Oh, yes, it's you. Come on, buddy. Can you please unmute? Come on, tell me why you are telling the 254. Who are you? Are you compiler or JVM? Sorry? In place of I1, what should I use? Int only because you are a compiler. Okay, hold. Don't unmute. Now, what I should substitute here? Int. Int is not of type byte. Compiler throwing error. Then how to solve this problem? Cast operator. How to use cast operator? Byte. I want to use red color. Below. Byte B1 equal to byte of what I should write? I1. All you people tell me, is this line compiled or not compiled? You also, Subham. Is it compiled or not compiled? Sushovan. Sushovan, unmute. Tell me how it is compiled. I mean, you are telling that not compiled. Yes, not compiled, right? Sushovan, your answer is not compiled or compiled?
No, sir, it will compile because it will check the range once again.
You said not compiled, no?
Yeah, that time I was wrong, sir. I'm really sorry for that.
Okay. So why it's compiled? Arpita, 1 minute. Arpita, because I'm asking all boys only. Maybe other people get angry. Arpita, can you please unmute? Arpita, can you speak? Arpita, I think she's not willing to speak. Okay. Sushovan, tell me. There are two Arpitas are there, by Arpita Panigrahi, Arpita ECE. Arpita, oh my God, there are three Arpitas are there. Okay. Now maybe confusion. You are muted by organizer. Who? I am only the organizer here. Yeah, you can unmute now. Check.
Yes, sir.
Tell me now. How it is compiled? Explain.
No, sir, it should not compile because the ranges, I mean, it's out of range, minus 128 to 127, but here we are assigning 254. So that there will be a compile time error.
So not compiled. You are again coming back with the answer not compiled, right?
Yes, sir, it won't compile.
Don't compile. Why not compiled?
Because of the range, sir.
Left side you are seeing, okay? Int in I1 place what substituted?
Int.
Okay.
Int to byte we are converting here.
int in the range of byte or not?
No, sir. 254 is out of bytes range, no?
No, this is a cast operator. You must not consider range. You must consider only compatible or not. You have to consider only type. That is the point we discussed, na? In a rule of cast operator, you must consider only type. That's why 1 minute time I given you to recollect. Okay, Pinky, would you like to talk? Pinky, you can unmute if you want. Yeah, Pinky, tell me.
Yeah,
Here,
hello.
compile or not compile?
It will compile, sir.
Compile. How it's compiled?
Sir, it will check the type, sir, not the value. First,
Yeah.
compiler check the type like integer and byte. It was
Compatible or not? Right?
compatible or not? Yeah.
And byte
It was
can be assigned to byte or not. Yes, it is compiled successfully. Then the twist starts. All you people understand a compilation time? If you look at value side, then gone. Your mind will be confused. You are confusing your mind. You must not look at the value. You are currently compiler, buddy. As a compiler, you must consider only type. Don't consider value. Consider only type. You are a compiler. Then who is coming picture next? JV.
Next, sir, value was complete.
Now all people tell me. Pinky, you can answer. JVM is coming to picture. What JVM is doing? JVM bringing the value. What is the
Yes.
value? 254.
Yes, sir.
Bolo. JVM is verifying is the 254 in the range of byte or not? Yes
No,
or
sir.
no? Na? No.
No.
Now will JVM throw error?
Yes, sir. That was runtime error, sir.
Yeah. Will get runtime error?
Yes, sir.
Sushovan, what is your answer?
No, sir. We'll get something different.
Come on, Shubham Nirvan, are you there? Shubham, you can unmute, na? I didn't mute you yet. Okay. So is it any problem? Pinky, if JVM throwing error, what the use of cast operator? What is our target of cast operator? We want to decrease the value, na?
Yes, sir.
10.5 not allowed to assign to int, right? But I want, that's why I'm using cast operator int, and I'm asking the JVM, if the value is coming more than int range, please cut that value. As much value is possible, that much value store. That is the target of cast operator, I told you, na?
Yes, sir.
So here there is no exception, successfully executed. But what is the value will come into B1 variable, not to 254, because 254 not in the range, it will decrease the value and store the value -2.
Okay.
Hello, remaining people understand? What the value coming? Value decrease -2. Cast operator is not meant for throwing any error. Cast operator is meant for verifying. The value, the source value is coming from here. Is it in the range or not in the range? If it is in the range, then if it is in the range, then it is store the value as it is. The value coming is 5. 5 is in the range of byte. So the value stored as it is. But the next time coming value is 254. 254 not in the range of byte. So it decrease the value to -2 and store here. Everyone understand? Then immediate question will come. Sir, how -2 is coming? Sir, what is background doing? I will tell you that. First you accept it. What is the cast operator? Okay, what is the cast operator? Functionality. Cast operator is responsible for functionality of cast operator. Cast operator is responsible for take the source value. I mean, first it will do 2 times. Compile time functionality, execution time functionality. Compile time verifying only the source variable type and cast operator type compatible or not, it is verifying. Which time? Compilation. At execution time, it takes the value. At execution time, it takes the value and verifies is the value in the range of cast operator type. If the value in the range of cast operator type, then the value as it is stored. If the value not in the range of cast operator type, it will decrease the value to the cast operator type range and then store the value. Then the question, what is the cast operator formula for decreasing? Oh, there is a big discussion. 2's complement, 3's complement, 10's complement. I don't want to talk all the nonsense. Simple calculation I will give you. Observe. Now tell me, this is our int data, byte data type. What the range? Minus 128 to 0 to 127, right? Cast operator formula, compilation time or execution time formula it is? Is it a compilation time or execution time? Now mute all people, mute. Is it a compilation time or execution time? It is execution time formula. Compilation time, there is no formula, just verifying the type only. At execution time, cast operator will take the result, source value. Nothing but result is nothing but source value. What the source value you are giving? 254. Yeah. Tell me, 254 is outer range. Then what to do? I must bring the 254 to the range of what? You must bring 254 to the range of byte. To bring 254 to the range of byte, what should I do? I must add, I must subtract. I must add or subtract? I must subtract. Okay, tell me, what is the formula? The source value minus total range. Source value minus total range. What the source value? 254. What the total range? Minus 128, 0, 127. Total number 256. 128 plus 127, 252 plus 0, 256. Totally how many digits are there? 256. And tell me, what is the value? Minus 2. Okay, everyone understand? Shall I give another test case? Are ready to answer? This time expecting everyone correctly answer, okay? First you answer. If the value coming from source variable is not in the range of destination data type, is not in the range of cast operator type, will you get any compile time error? No. Will you get any runtime error? No. What happened background? The value is reduced to the range of cast operator by using the formula source value minus total range. Now, let me try to take another test case. This time the test case I am taking int I1 equal to negative number I am taking minus 254. Okay, then I am writing here byte B1 equal to I1 I am writing. Obviously compiler throw error because of int range. But I am adding cast operator here, byte. If you add cast operator, no compile time error because compiler verify I1 type is int byte compatible. Byte can be stored in byte. Then next JVM come into picture. What JVM will do? JVM will take the value available in the variable, that is minus 254, and verifies is this value in the range of byte. Is this value in the range of byte? No. Will it throw error? No. Decrease the value to the byte range and store. Tell me now, what the value of B1 variable value now? Is this formula will work? Is this formula will work? No. Now what value you are giving? Minus 254. Minus 254 you want to bring to the range of byte. That means what you should do? Minus a plus a plus. And then what you have to write now here? Source value plus total range. Then what the source value? Minus 254 plus 256. Then what value coming? That's it. Simple formula. Yeah, Prakash, what is your question? Yeah, Prakash, you can unmute.
So if in case we given I value as 1000, at the
Yeah.
time, how we can?
Yeah, I'll come to that case. I'm come to that. That is third case is there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, now. Arey Chitraranjan, why you are writing minus 256, Rabbi? You are taking wrong formula, Baba. Okay, all people understand the conversion test cases 1, 2, 3. If the value in the range of cast operator as it is, value will come. If the value not in the range of cast operator, value decrease. For that we have two formulas, positive number formula and negative number formula. Now I will give you one more test case, expecting all you people to work yourself and tell me. I'm writing here int I1 equal to 1000. Then I'm writing byte B1 equal to byte of I1. Then tell me what is the B1 variable value. Okay. It is the assignment to you. Work out and come tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll try to understand some more test cases. Okay. Totally we completed 12 points plus 14th point also completed. Compiler thinking and type conversion with respect to variable and literal. Okay. Type this one in your system. Type this case in your system. First you get your answer and type this case in your system and find out what is the output you will get. Okay. All these points are clearly there in your textbook. Volume 1A textbook, data types chapter. Whatever I have explained today, all points are there in your textbook. Volume 1A textbook. Okay. Please try to read and try to understand. See you tomorrow.